How's it going, everybody? My name is Johnny, and today I wanted to do a review on a couple of utility pocket knives that I own, that I use for work or at the house. And if you guys are in the market for one of these and you guys want to see kind of like a size comparison or a little review on each one, hopefully this video helps you out. And yeah, let's get started. Now, I have owned these and used them, and I'm going to tell you what I do like about some of these and I don't like about some of these. And we'll get started with this Husky one, since it's the first one that I've owned. So this one I just bought at Home Depot. I was just looking for this most compact utility blade pocket knife that I could find, and I landed on this one. I think I paid around $8 to $10 for it. Now the exact name for this thing is called, I have it right here, the Compact Folding Lockback Utility Blade. So it is a mouthful, but in case you're looking for the same exact model, there you go. Now, I did use this for a couple of months, and I had no complaints in the beginning, but I noticed over time when I was getting in and out of my car, I don't know what, but something was snagging on the seat, and it was kind of ruining my leather seat. So I stopped carrying this, and I changed to something else. But if you don't carry your items in your back pocket like I do, then this will be totally fine. I do for the pocket knives, so I had to switch over to something else. And but yeah, if you are someone who likes to carry tools like in a tool bag or a tool pouch, then this will do the job just fine. It's very compact. And but for me, I had to upgrade to something else so I wouldn't ruin my seats. And I upgraded to this Gerber light pocket knife. This thing is really cool. It's only like $12 on Amazon. It's a very slim, sleek design. As you can see, it's a lot smaller than this one right here. And it's a little bit more thinner. So the design is super cool, simple. It has like a little finger guard here for you to put your finger, and it allows you to hold the entire pocket knife using all your fingers. And the ergonomics is really cool. It's very light. Has a simple design to change out the blade. It has like a little flathead right here. And I believe it comes with 2 blades from the box. I have some of these Milwaukee ones laying around, so I just changed it out for that. And this is the one that I've used the most, from switching to this one to this one. I have no issues with the snagging of the seats. It just disappears in my back pocket, which I like a lot. And this clip also doubles as a money clip, so you can put some cash in there. But just a disclaimer, the clip does come very stiff from Amazon. But over time it will wear, kind of like how I have it here, and it'll become more looser. But yeah, I highly recommend this if you want kind of like a sleek design that's like cheap. Like I said, only $12. Great design. Has like the classic locking mechanism right here for you to lock it and then unlock it. So highly recommend this one from Gerber. I got it on Amazon. The next one is going to be this Milwaukee Fastback. This thing is super awesome. Really cool tool. It has this button press release for you to close it and open it very quickly. I think this is a 6-in-1, they call it. So it gives you multiple tools in one. So not only does it have the utility blade, it has a bottle opener, it has a locking bit driver, and the bit is double-sided. So it has a Phillips and a flathead on one end, and it locks in place right here. So really cool if you need that in a pinch. And it also has a halfway, kind of like a semi-lock. It's not fully locked, but semi-locked if you want to use it really quickly. Also, it has a little spot for you to carry an extra blade. I don't have one in there right now, but right there you can fit another blade in case this one breaks or gets dull. You can change it out really quickly. And this thing actually, the ergonomics of it being bigger and longer than these ones, it gives it a better angle to cut things and cut things more easier. So I found opening up boxes with this or just cutting something with this, it's a lot more, easier to do. Obviously it's, longer. Yeah, and it's just, if you're using a utility blade all day for work, like if you're in drywall, whatever, I highly recommend this one over these two. If you're using a utility blade like lightly, kind of like how I am, then these two will be fine. But if you're doing it every single day, this is the one I would go with. It is more bulkier. It's longer than these two. It's thicker than these two. So, it is, more in your pocket. But like I said, if you're using a utility blade heavy throughout work, this is the one I would recommend, just because it's easy to get it in and out. And it's just a lot easier to cut things with, how long it is and the angle. And yeah, I really like this thing. I actually keep this at my home. I leave it right above my coat hanger. So if I'm doing a little project at the house or I'm changing batteries in my kids' toys, then I can just easily grab this and then use it really quick. And then I actually got a really good deal on it on eBay. I paid about $19 for it, but it came with 50 Milwaukee blades. So really good deal. I think the knife itself, it varies, but I think it costs around $12 to $16 for this alone. So paying a little extra more and getting 50 blades, it's a really good deal. If they still have the deal up, I'll leave the link down below. But for 19 bucks, can't really beat that. All right, now moving on to the last one. And that's going to be this TPT slide by Big Idea Designs. Now this thing, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you it's expensive, guys. And I'm probably not going to recommend you guys buying it. But me personally, I like little gadgets like this. It's made out of titanium, which is cool. And it's about $65 to $70, I believe. And yeah, it's expensive. You probably don't need to spend this much for this. You can easily buy one of these for way cheaper, and I'll do the same thing. But like I said earlier, I'm really into these kind of, simplistic design with a good material, holder. That's just me. And this is actually what I use every single day. I'm not using a utility blade heavy at work, so I don't need to carry something like this. I can carry something small. I'm mainly just opening up boxes, or usually I'll open up outlets in people's homes, and sometimes I need to cut an edge around the paint, around the outlet, so the paint won't come off when I remove the outlet. So that's usually where I use the utility blade for, aside from opening up boxes. And yeah, this also has, a lot of tools built into one. So obviously it has the utility blade. It doubles as a bottle opener. It has a little pry bar / flathead. It has a little bit holder here if you need it in a pinch. And also, if you remove the blade, you can use it as a little wrench. So you can see the little teeth. So if you have a small bolt, you can remove the blade and then tighten a bolt or loosen a bolt. I don't use it for that. I just use it for the blade aspect itself. And the cool thing about this is I have it matched with the magnet, and I have this carabiner on my belt loop. So I got this on Amazon, and the magnets as well. The magnets are cool. They're actually kind of annoyingly strong, which is not a bad thing. But this thing is not going anywhere when I have it on my belt loop. If this gets stuck on something, I will get stuck. My movement will get stuck before the magnet comes off. That's how strong these things are. But yeah, very useful. Like I said, it's $65, $70, so it may not be worth it. But for me, I'm really into this kind of stuff, so I went ahead and bought it. I also have a titanium pocket knife, so I like that it matches the pocket knife, being the same material. But yeah, that's 4 utility blades that I recommend. Like I said, this one is nice, but if you put it in your back pocket, then it will snag on your car seat. This is probably the one I recommend out of all four, just because it's a light design, small, compact, it won't snag on your seat, and it's just cheap. But if you're using a utility blade heavy for work, this is the one I'm going to go with. Just if, you know, you're constantly taking it in and out of your pocket, and it just cuts very easy. And then this one, it's just a cool little gadget. Expensive, you probably don't need it, but I thought I'd throw it in there since I do use it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, guys, drop them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Peace.